Hey guys, it's Peaches and I'm here with another Peaches guide. This is going to be a Peaches guide to thrifting. So thrifting is kind of like a super big thing right now, so I thought why not make a video on it. I do thrifting quite a bit, by the way. I'm no noob, okay? I thrift probably about like 90% of my t-shirts, and the other 10% is my pants, which I don't thrift because I like my pants the way that they're built. Generally, thrifting is pretty easy when you know what you're doing. This is just like a beginner's generalized guide. You can definitely customize it to whatever you like, to the stores you prefer, and all that jazz. So first things first, let's talk about what to thrift. I feel like so many people get confused about what to actually thrift. So I'm here to help clear up some of that confusion. So I tend to thrift basic t-shirts and basic sweaters. Maybe if I want like a fancy pretty blouse but don't feel like spending $20 at like Rue 21 or like Forever 21 or Hollister, I tend to thrift those as well. Now pants is a whole different story because pants you really can't like thrift just because there's so much that goes into buying a pair of pants. If you're anything like me, at least I like a good mom jean with a tapered ankle, so I usually just customize it to myself. But finding me a pair of pants that fits is the holy grail, okay? So I tend to just buy my pants at Hollister and spend $90 on two pairs of pants. I've come to accept that as myself. But, if you want to thrift your pants because you can, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I tend to thrift workout leggings or shorts, mainly workout shorts just because they're loose. They have the elastic band. I'll thrift like sweatpants or anything like that. Skirts I'll thrift. Dresses I tend to thrift just because it's easy. Make sure you try on everything in the store. I cannot emphasize that enough though. Because if they don't fit, sorry, my dogs are like outside and I gotta make sure that they're not like escaping right now. Yeah, we're good right now. But usually I tend to thrift just normal t-shirts. I tend to thrift like sweaters. This one is probably one of my favorite ones right now. It's just a simple gray one. I got it at Ross, I think for like $10 because I'm that bougie hoe. But usually I also do Goodwill. I love Goodwill so much. This is my favorite graphic t-shirt. I do graphic t-shirts, basic t-shirts, and all that jazz. So if you see my closet essentials, most of my basic t-shirts are from Goodwill or Walmart because I'm in marching band and, well, I was, and I made my mom buy me a 12-pack of t-shirts. Anyways, this is my favorite sweater at the moment. It is a Brooks Brothers sweater. It was $8 at Goodwill. They retail for over $200. Because I don't like spending $200 on a sweater I wear all the time, I thrifted it. I have not made any alterations though, other than like some cat hair on it, but now, if you're anything also like me and you have a lot of siblings that go through phases, one of my brother's famous ones was the Beatles t-shirt phase. This is another one of my favorites. I actually wore it pretty recently on a fit of the day. Usually, I just tuck it in and just call it a day. Like, I'll tuck it into a high-waisted pair of mom jeans, which you guys have seen me do, or worst comes to worst, I tie it. I don't like to tie my shirts just because it's weird. But yeah. Next part, stores. Let's talk about stores. Goodwill's a good one. Buffalo Exchange is a really good one if you're looking for more vintage pieces. I don't know if they have a Buffalo Exchange outside of New Mexico, but they do here. So if you're in New Mexico, Buffalo Exchange is a really good one. They have vintage / kind of like some trendy things. It just kind of depends on the day that you go in and what you're looking for. Ross is a really good one if you're looking for cheaper but trendy clothes. Kind of like, hold on, I gotta pull it up. This is one of my favorite tops right now. It's just a simple black lettuce hem. It's just basic. I like it. It was pretty cheap. It was like $4 or $5 maybe. Another really good one is Plato's Closet. I recently got this bodysuit at Plato's Closet. I did it on my Closet Essentials. Of course with that v-neck. It's inside out because I'm that hoe. Anyways, one of my favorite ones is actually this sweater. It is actually a cardigan, and it just goes on like so because I'm always cold, and it fits me right here at the wrist. But yeah, this is another really good find from Plato's Closet. I probably paid $8 for it. Same with the bodysuit. Generally, Plato's Closet is a little hit or miss. They also buy clothes from you, so if you have a lot of extra clothes, before you go to the Goodwill, always try to go to Plato's Closet. they probably took about 20 out of the 40 pieces of clothing. Granted, they only paid like $2 for each item, but it was still better than getting no money if I donated it, which I still kind of did. Anyways, another story. Another good kind of generalized thing that I want to talk about is to keep an open mind, but know what you're looking for. If you go into a thrift store and you don't know what you're looking for, you're screwed. Like, genuinely screwed. Because you're going to go in and you're going to want to impulsively buy everything that you see. If you're anything like me, at least, I'm an impulsive buyer, so you guys can tell. But just kind of keep an open mind, but understand what you're there for. Usually when I go to thrift stores, I'm looking for things that I don't usually see. I'm usually looking for a nice blazer, maybe a new skirt, maybe a new cute top. But yeah, usually that's kind of like what I'm looking for. I don't usually, like, again, I don't thrift my pants, but you definitely can. Shoes are also really hit or miss. Shoes is also just depending on the shoe that you want, the style that you want. But, I mean, I say I thrift some of my shoes too. I'm not gonna lie. Another really good thing to know is when you're looking at the brand and you're like, why is this price so high? That's so unreasonable. Search the freaking brand. Because if they're priced over $200, like that Brooks Brothers sweater I paid $8 for, you're going to understand why they're pricing it that high. And then you'll be thankful and grateful you're finding this huge steal at a Goodwill. And another thing is, when you're comparing prices to the original, understand that it's never going to be, you know, like, oh, it's never gonna be like a fair price. Like Hollister jeans that are retailed for like $40 to $50, I think, versus them retailing them for like $20 or like $15 to $20. Just understand that when they're repricing these and they're trying to resell these, that they're also trying to turn a profit as well. And just keep that in mind when you're buying these, and also understand and really look at the article of clothing and be like, am I really gonna wear this? Am I going to wear this in the next 3 months? Next 4 months or 6 months? How durable is this piece of clothing? If the answer is no to any of those 5 questions, don't buy it. Just don't buy it. It's not worth your time. Don't buy it. And keep in mind, reselling is always an option. I kind of just resell it at Plato's Closet and then I'll just donate the rest. But if you guys want, so there's actually another best dressed video because I watch her like all the time to do that. And yeah, I think that's it for right now. If you guys have any personal questions you guys want to ask me, you guys can DM me on my Instagram. It'll be linked down below. And anything else? No questions, comments, or concerns from those in the back that might have or may not have heard me with your AirPods in. Anyways, have a great day, guys. It's been Peaches with another Peaches Guide, and see ya!